Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go over a big question that I keep getting asked here on the channel on comments all day long. Is the XP glitch still working? And I'm going to show you guys what might be going wrong for you if it's not working for you, all right? So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man, subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed. Remember, we are going to be doing the giveaway for the Fernando Tatis autograph baseball on July 4th, Sunday, July 4th, during Subscriber Sundays. And also make sure to catch me tomorrow on Subscriber Sunday. Subscribe to the channel, come play me live on stream right here on YouTube, all right? Right here on YouTube. So, but let's go ahead and get right to it. But first, you guys, make sure to check out a new sponsor here on the channel, ahmlb.com, where you guys can get MLB The Show 21 stubs at discounted prices, the cheapest stubs in town. Use code BIG for 5% off. All right, you guys, so the big question is, does it still work? Yes, it still works, but I'm going to tell you guys exactly what might be going wrong for you. As you can see, look, 650,000 XP right here for me. I finished the whole thing right there. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what you might be doing wrong and what you might have set up incorrectly, all right? It doesn't matter, first of all, let's go over a couple things. It doesn't matter if you go into if you go into AAA or into the major leagues from AA, all right? That's completely fine. Advancement is okay. What I don't recommend though when you're doing it is don't go past 2 seasons. Don't go past 2 seasons because you're going to start to notice non-zero attributed players, all right? That's a big question I get asked. So let's cover that one. We're just going to cover all the questions. I'm going to try to think of all of them right here. So, but here's one thing to keep in mind, and the biggest thing I think to keep in mind: you will not earn XP after every single game that you simulate, all right? That's not how this glitch works, all right? When you go into a game, all right, when you go into play and go to play next, and we're gonna skip this, all right, we'll go into this, we'll go to play game. You have to go to play game from here. Now, I don't have a first baseman loadout made or anything right here, but that's completely okay because I'm just doing this demonstration for you. So I'm just picking my left fielder. And I think this archetype's even finished right now for what I'm using, but it'll load up. And when it loads in here, then you hit pause. All right. You're going to go to exit, and then you're going to go to simulate and exit. From here, you can speed it up. It's okay. All right, there we go. We got a nice run right there. 46-1 was the score on that one. All right. So when you get to this point at the end of the game, all right, this time you can go to play next game from here. All right, you can hit play next game. I'm not going to at this point, but you totally can. You can do 1 series at a time and play that full series, okay? I'm going to return to the clubhouse because I want to show you guys something. I had 4 home runs and a double on that one. Very nice. But let's look at this real quick, okay? When it backs out, it's not going to give me any rewards, all right? I'm getting no rewards, and you're not supposed to get rewards right here. Where you will see the rewards and where you will see it come in is actually going to be when you go ahead and back out when you're in the clubhouse and you go to your My Player loadout and go to your loadout and you're going to check the archetype. This is the XP you're earning. You will only earn XP at each of these stub milestone markers in the program, all right? And it's going to be large chunks, several thousand XP. And as you go through them, you're going to earn more when you start with the bronze. Then after you're done with the bronze archetype, you move on to the silver archetypes. After you're done with the silver archetypes, you move on to the gold archetype. And after you're done with the gold, you move on to the diamond. You can work this simulation glitch with all of them. And the missions that you're getting to move you along, you're going to fill up most of these, if not all of them. Some of them will have some that you won't be able to do. Stolen bases is one that is impossible to do with the simulation glitch. But some of these are repeatable, all right? So if you notice, they're repeatable right here. So they will add up very quickly doing the glitch that I've showed you guys in another video. And that'll help you out get through them all. But yeah, start with the low ones and then work your way up. You get a lot of stubs and stuff along the way. But at all of these points in the diamond, when you're going to get 11,000 XP. But it's only at these stub points. Now, remember, and I'm going to say it again, you're not getting XP after every game. It's going to take a few games to fill up those meters sometimes. Sometimes they'll fill, it seems like, in multiple games in a row. Other times it's going to take several games. So not game XP, just Archetype Program XP. All right, I've been asked a lot, so that's why I want to reiterate and make sure. I don't mind getting asked. You guys always ask questions, but I just want to try to help you guys out to understand it. So, yes, when you get done with one of these bronzes, you just move on to a silver, and when you get done with a silver, you just move on to a gold, and a gold, you just move on to a diamond. So, just like I said, all right. There's no specific settings that you guys have to have. If you want to adjust your sliders, you can. The sliders are going to be, and I'm going to show you guys right here as we back out. When you go into your settings, you can go to your sliders. I have mine right now. They're just set normal. And if you leave them set default, you're going to be just fine. I haven't adjusted mine in quite some time. So all of these through the third inning program have all been just done with the default settings. So I haven't moved them up or adjusted them. I've gotten several of those 100 inning games. Now, let's talk about those 100 inning games or 1,000 inning games that you get while you're simulating. Those are a glitch, all right? This whole thing is a glitch. Those are rare. When you get them, be happy, all right? They don't happen all the time. Sometimes they'll happen frequently, and other times you'll go maybe a whole season and you might see one or maybe none. It can happen, all right? I typically see at least one a season. But keep this in mind, though. It is a glitch. It's something strange that's going to happen. So things like that are going to occur. And you just want to keep that in mind, because a lot of people, I think, get confused. They're like, man, I was getting a bunch of those, but now I'm not. What happened? I literally, when I recorded the glitch video, got lucky. Like, I was recording it, and that happened live. So my genuine excitement when I got the 1,000 runs was for real, was legit. That was the first time I'd seen it. That was what happened for me. So I had just learned about it right then as well, all right? But you're going to get those games every so often, but not all the time. All right, now one of the other questions I get asked is, do I need to create a new ball player? No, you actually can't create a new ball player. Just to let you guys know, you can't create a new one, but what you can do is you can create new archetypes. You can create, I believe it's as many save slots as you actually have. I'm not sure how many archetypes you can make at one time here, but I don't know. We can fill it up and try sometime, but well, but there's plenty. If you don't know how to make a new archetype, you just tab over to hit your R1 or your bumper up here on the top on Xbox, and then it'll say create new loadout. You can name it whatever you want. We can just make one real quick here. We don't have to put anything on it. We'll just call it loadout. Why not, right? And then you can change it, and you can put your archetype on this and work on that. That's how you move on to the next one. All right, and one of the final big questions I keep getting asked is, are my missions tracking, man? My missions don't look like they're tracking. I promise you, your missions are tracking. As soon as the XP glitch is patched, I will put out a video saying it's patched. I don't think it's going to be patched. So just saying, I'll put out a video saying it is. If you haven't seen that yet, then it's still working. So those missions of yours are tracking. I promise they are. Even though sometimes you might not think they are. Another thing, and the reason you might not think they are, is because at the end of a series, when you get done with the series, if you check your progression, it will only show the progression from the final game of the series. To check the full progression of your missions and make sure they're all tracking, you're going to have to go here to this loadout and actually check it from this screen, all right? And that's the only way to be 100% sure and verify it right there. So one of the other things I keep getting asked, and we want to clarify this one too, is when you get those 1,000 run games and you're in here in the loadout screen, if you look at those, when you get those 1,000 run games, these repeatable missions are not going to like repeat. If you get 200 plate appearances, this is not going to repeat 4 times in that one game. You're going to fill up this meter one time in this game. You're going to probably fill up this meter one time in that game and this meter one time in that game. But you're not going to fill them up multiple times in one game. It won't allow it to do that. So just, keep in mind, I'm sorry, it does take a little longer that way, but it's still, trust me, it's way quicker than any other way. It is a glitch. It is a glitch. So we got to have little things like this, little quirks that are going to make it work. But I think this is all of the things and most of the questions that have been asked. If you guys have a different one, please let me know. Please don't ask one that's already in this video, though. I bet somebody's going to ask one that's already in this video, but it's okay. Really, it is. I'll still answer it. I answer all the questions, man. I love getting to hear from you guys in the comments. So y'all do me a favor, though. As always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. Make sure to catch me tomorrow for Subscriber Sundays here on the channel at 11 a.m. And also, don't forget don't forget, man, make sure you're subbed for the giveaway too. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Peace.